So if you're just joining us and we just turned the stream off, we're not looking good for this at all. We've done this track twice. Once was last week or the week before, so we've got no experience here. We just did a practice there, full tank, and we're way off the bloody pace. We're like 2 seconds off the guys in front, so not sure what's going to happen here or what the aim should be, to be fair with you boys, but we'll do our best as always. I should have 5 laps of fuel to burn. But I was full tank. I'm sure everyone was sorting the quality pace out or whatnot, so I was a full tank while everyone else was doing that lap, so I'm hoping find a little bit of speed. Thank you for joining us guys again. This is a total random track, so we've landed on Imola, and it's literally the only track guys that I've had no practice at. I bought the DLC a couple of weeks back to partake in the AoR championship. We didn't do too bad, but we were against people in our own tier. This is the pro tier tonight, so we are racing the guys from tier 2 and tier 1, so I don't know how this one's going to go in all honesty, but I appreciate you stopping by and I appreciate the comment as well. I'll get to it once. We'll give this a little tickle around qualifying. Now this might be a thing as well, you know. I've got Leon behind me, he's from our tier, so there's about 7 or 8 lads from our tier, so hopefully we might be able to at least race with the boys through in our class. But the guys in front are at least a full second, plus we're at Imola, babe, so the track I bought last week, so no practice, so it's going to be at least my worst track. Okay, let's just try and get a banker in, guys. Thank you for joining. Again, guys, just to give you a quick update, this is the Pro Finals. We didn't find out the track until an hour ago, so and this track here, I've literally driven it twice. I got it for the AoR Finals, so I have no experience at this track, so I say there's no pressure, but we're not going to be towards the front here, guys, at all. I'll give it everything, of course, but I haven't got the confidence. And again, I just need to put the banker lap in, so it's weird as well. I haven't done any practice with empty tank basically qualifying runs, so all my braking zones are like 10 metres further forward than what they were. But again, we'll give it everything, guys, but this is, again, the Pro Tier Finals. The only invites are from the guys that finished a certain place in their respective tiers, so let's fiddle around with a few things. Come on, JR. I don't know, boys, but we'll be towards the back, unfortunately, but at least we'll have a few cars to battle with, I guess, in that respective, but we're not going to be towards the front here. I'm not trying to put any negativity on, I'm just trying to be realistic. Okay, this is a proper lap. The tyres are coming now, and again, the temperatures and the conditions for this are totally unknown, guys, so we're headed into the unknown here. It could rain.
Well done, mate. That's not fastest lap.
It could not. I don't know. Let's just scrap this lap. Okay. Sorry, guys. Should maybe have jumped back to the pit there and just gone for it for the last 9 minutes, but it is what it is.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I also don't want to be in Leon's way behind, so yeah, we're quickly falling down the order here, boys. Just trying to find the sweet spot for the brake. I thought it was 56.6 before, but we'll see. Yeah, it feels good. Say that and absolutely wallop the side, so let's see where we're at after this lap. But yeah, we're coming down the order and we were around 14th, I think. practice, so could definitely go a little bit faster. Definitely. See where we're at now. Maximum concentration. Whew. Bit of a crap release, but it is what it is. Coming real down the order now. What I'm hoping for tonight is to just be able to have a race. That's really all I want. The season's done with. This is the pro tier. Just bragging rights. There's nothing up for grabs here or anything, but it'd be nice to get a good result. Yeah, there's definitely a 10th in that first sector. Climb up the hill.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
There's so much time in this lap. I overdid that. I was shot into the corner, but still managed to stay up on the delta somehow. Oh, yeah, there's so much more time in this lap, but it's just nailing it and getting it all together. Thought I hit the limiter there. So, three tenths won't be a bad return if we could just nail this lap the last bit. Bit of a better out there. It's a little better, but you know, we're still P10. We're gonna nip to the pit here, boys. Sorry guys, I know. And we're gonna come back out again, but I don't see there's much more we can do in all honesty. 58? 59. I'll try to race that one. Okay. See how this one goes. We shall see. Again, no high hopes for it, boys. We're just still fanning about here, so we'll just see what comes of it. Wherever they'll be. But I appreciate everyone stopping by. Angry Pigeon doing really well. He's in our tier. He's so close there, and we know we've got some time in the lap, but we'll have to just nail it. But again, it's our teammate in front there. Let's watch ourselves here coming out the pit. I need to get out of this way. Come on, boys. Yeah, so he's you know, I said to the coordinators earlier that if there's spots to get him in, because it's racecraft, it's second to none. Come on, bro. And we're right close to each other as well, he's just behind.
There's a slow car ahead.
It's really close between us all there. Look at what a 10th will do, it'll bring us right up into the top 10. So, see what we can do. Thank you everyone for joining. This is again joining us for the AoR Pro tier. So we're racing against guys that are 2 tiers above us. Now, so we'll do what we can. But yeah, this is the Pro tier. Random weather, random track. We didn't know it was Imola until practice was announced. So we're all in that same boat. However, I only bought Imola a couple of weeks back, so it's a track I've probably had the least amount of practice to. I get all my excuses in now anyway. They sound pretty good. Gonna let me through? Oh, thank you, buddy.
Clear on the left.
So obviously need to do that, but But yeah, me and that guy, the guy back there in the car, me and him won the team championship this season for AoR. So we got the drivers championship, teams championship. It's a good season for us there, but we're against some real fast guys now, and we're just gonna have to see what we can do with regards to it. I don't feel confidence with the setup. I don't feel confidence with the car and the track combinations. So we'll see. At that Mert just been able to absolutely kill it over the bumps. I thought, you know, there'd be a 10th in that sector, but come on. I know there's time in this last sector, so if we can sort of keep the Delta honest, or at least somewhere near it, should be able to pick up some time from it. How are we not up on the Delta? We were up on the Delta last time we were there. Thank you everyone for joining again. This is the AoR here. Invite it for how you finished the season before, and basically we're not expected to do too good here. I need to sort this out. It's not doing what I want it to do. This is going to be it, guys. This is going to be our last lap. All or nothing. Well, that wasn't the best start to the lap. So anyway, again, not expecting too much here, but if we just do a 10th, we can climb up a little bit. Like,
sector 3.
yeah, no shit, mate. Try and move the brake bias forward a little bit, see if that helps. Definitely helps to point the nose in. Again, we're like half a 10th in that first sector, it's pretty consistent, you know. I was too scared, I came off the accelerator. There's a big ass bump there, and if you hit it, you're going for a ride. Try and hit that properly. We come in at such a barrel of knots, man. If we can try and do this lap together, boys. It's looking pretty healthy. 3 times. Let's hope we can nail this last sector because it's tricky. Stay there, but Mercedes. We just lost all that time, boys. I knew if we'd be 2 tenths up, we'd be okay, but I lost it all.
Session is now over.
So disappointed with that. We were nearly into the 42s, and look how close that was. We're matched with the bloke there for 11th. And a couple of tenths here, and it's really, really close, man, between us all. Look how close that is. Crazily close, and that bodes well for a really good race. Let's 24, 23, 25, 24, 24, 23. Because they're definitely what we're going to start with. 24, 1, 2, 23. Let's see. Right, we'll just have to go with that. Oh god, yeah, so anyone interested in the setup, we'll show it towards the end, like, but it's what it is. Let's have a little look at the comments while we've got a second. Sorry, I do understand it comes off. AMG Dens, my man, Lightblade, thank you for joining. Sit's Gunner, also good to have you here. It's really cool that you're joining in and getting involved. I really like the fact you're here. So yeah, AoR finals. I don't know, boys, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to get right up there with them, so we'll just try and bide our time, pick our positions, pick our fights. There are only, what is it as well, guys? I think bullets, I came out in qualifying and used them. 2 sets of tyres if needed. We'll start on them, but yeah, pit stop wise, I think, yeah, we'll go over like a 144 lap time, so that should be pretty safe. And it's a 70-minute race, so 1 hour 15. 1 minute 44, just to be safe. And what? How many litres? Yeah, it does say. 2.89. 2.9 we'll just go with. So 130 litres quoted to finish the race, and you've got to at least put a litre in at the pit stop. That is the only premise there, but 130 litres, we're going to put 10 in, and the works, I know they're starting on 27.0, 26.5. Just sort these out in case we spin. 26.6, 26.2. Okay. It's as good as they're getting, I guess. Where are we? Qualifying drivers. We're going to start just with the qualifying. Oh, dick. Anyway. There's nothing glaringly obvious to me, to be fair. It felt alright. I mean, I think I could come down on the bump stop. One. Right, we've got 2 minutes, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and have as much nicotine as I possibly can cram into 1 minute. We'll come out. The wheel rates at the back are low. I don't want to overturn the car. I can't describe it to you. I have these up and the rear end just comes around. Anyway, we'll go with that. Thank you for joining us, guys. Please smash the like button if you get a second to do so. I really appreciate it. It just bangs us up in the old algorithm. Let me have some nicotine aggressive so we can have a chat with you in 1 minute's time. Do not hold high hopes for what we're doing here, boys. These lads are quick. So we're spending most of the race coming out of the way, but I do appreciate everyone's satisfied. Don't really want to cut it any further than that, really. I've made sure this is off. It is. Right, full Wi-Fi. I don't know. Maybe it might be an idea to come in straight away. Oh, no, there is a pit window, I think. 10 minutes. Shit. That's luckily, I remembered that. There's a pit window somewhere in it. I don't know where.
Stay single file.
Such a shame that I gotta use this McLaren. Look at that big ass Bentley in front. That rear end is just intimidating. So we're in 14th. So who are we lining up with? 14th. So we've got Fell on our left, I think. 14th. Okay. We'll do our best. Usually I'd run it in, you know, like a limp mode or something while we're here, but there's little point. It's not going to make any difference. So P14 we are starting, which I'm sure it was. Come on, boys. Yeah, you ain't going fast enough to do anything. Just hold the fucking brake. I didn't actually check the temperature as well, but I'm hoping it was as close to qualifying as possible. I'll try being entertaining as possible, but I am going to need to concentrate. It was the slightest mistake and these guys are going to gap us, and we're not quick in a straight line. Let's not try and wreck ourselves on the outlet. So yeah, just Lucas said. Seems to be coming up alright. It's that rear left I'm worried about. Right, sorry, I'm worried about. I don't know, really. I think what we're going to give ourselves is a top 10 aim, because DJ Clean Shirt's in our what is it, Angry Pigeon P12 is in ours, S's in our, what is it, so the boys that are in our tier are all around us, basically. So I think if we try our best to try and finish with these boys, and I think a top 10 we could do. I mean, a lot's going to happen. It generally does. My leg's killing. That rear fucking right better warm up, I'm telling you. It's something I'm going to be looking into going into the turn 1. And then especially across these bumps. Right, we should be getting the move along signal in a second.
Stay 55.
Okay, that'll do. I'm really pissed off about that rear right. Right, boys. Game faces. I know what to expect. I'm a bit gutted that it was Imola because as I say, I got the track, what, a couple of weeks back, and I've driven it once, so it's a bit of a bummer really. I was kind of hoping it'd be a tight and tishy track, give us a chance, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? I didn't pick the fucking track and weather and everything else that comes with it, so everyone's in the same boat, I guess. Maybe a better car suited, but come on down a little bit.
Green light, go, go, go.
What's going on? What the fuck was that? Did you see that?
Car on the left, clear on the left.
Try and be opportunistic, I guess.
Car on the left, clear on the left. Car on the left.
Do not hit us, bro.
Clear on the left.
Use a bit of TC2 to pull a gap. Look how far that Bentley can run that gap. DJ Clean Shirt in front, having a bit of a moment.
Car on the right.
Sneaky. It's got the drive coming up the hill, definitely. That Bentley sounds awesome. Just trying to save the tyres. I could put it in TC too, I guess. Okay. I don't think we've lost anything, or gained anything. That was something I was worried about on the first lap with people behind, but it seems we've all made it through. Bye bye everybody! The guy behind is going to kill me. Trying my best not to lose their draft, because they're obviously a bit quicker than me here. Took our time. Hopefully the Aston behind us doesn't actually wipe us out. And again, I'm just not very experienced at this track, unfortunately. Got to be careful with that because it can pull you in like it tried to do there. I don't know, you know, about this brakes. I'm trying, boys. If I put it in TC2, I'd be able to keep with them sort of under traction. Gone. But you know, the race isn't over, it's still a long race. Just the traction the Bentleys get out of there, but I went in the Bentley the other day and believe me, I'll be taking it for my league car. Jesus Christ, the thing just eats. Kept it in second there, I'm not sure if I should have dropped it to first, but we're starting to lose sight of the pack in front now.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Yeah, miles off the pace, miles off. We're trying, guys. Lads in front are getting a little bit fighty. That buddy! Bentley is lagging, definitely. I'm not sure the lad behind me, he's clearly got a lot of pace, but... just gonna see what develops here. These boys are side by side. Oh shit. I wonder how they're managing to... what is it? Oh, great, you fucker.
Car on the right.
I'm not gonna have the drag of it down here. We are in 2C2 though. That's a fucking accident waiting for. Where's he going?
Car on the right.
Try to get the room. That wasn't ever happening, was it? If I wanted to, I could have only mounted to drive there, but he's just going to repass me here. Watch this. Yeah, you have to go around the outside, buddy. Well, you're making me this.
Car on the right. Clear on the
Making me
right.
defend the inside of the corner, so we're just losing this pack in front. Sorry, mate. Is he trying to come by? What's he doing? Right, fuck it. I'm just TC2 in it now. We've got nothing else to lose. The car is an absolute fucking bitch. I mean... difficult. Really difficult. I mean, I'm not catching these boys, that's a fucking show off. I'm going to need to accident by him. I'm CP1 in the radar there. I think I'm just holding these boys up at the minute, in all fairness. Tyres are a little hot. Overinflated in the front right. Well, here he comes. Let's just try and nail our braking point. Say how slow we are in that. Yeah, the Aston's looking racy. Bentley looks like it's losing grip already. We're trying, guys. But we're not. Oh, that was nearly a break. 6 tenths up, right? And I'm 6 tenths up on a shit lap that I've not... The last sector's just been crap, basically, and I'm 6 tenths up to tell you something about. I don't see us doing too much wrong at the minute, we're just not fast enough, and that's the plain and simple. It just seems we're losing out when we're coming up to the straight. Through the corners and whatnot, I feel absolutely feels great, but as soon as we get to a straight, it seems to be gone a little bit. Tried my best to catch the car in front, but beautiful. Come on, little donkey. Yeah, I'm telling you what, lads, if the McLaren is not feeling its usual tip-top self. Bloody try to have the wheels off this thing. Let's try and get this right. Let's brake a little. Still not right, but we're still 2 tenths up, so we're losing so much time in that sector. And then we'll come onto the straight, so that guy's 2.8 in front, but he's in the draft as well though. Miles off, absolutely miles off.
Personal fastest lap.
I don't know where they're finding.
Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ooh, we are going around here, aren't we? Come on, mate. Just put that back. Right. We're mighty, we're mighty, we're mighty. Kind of hoping that other dude is gonna, what is it, give him an hard time. The brakes are just so inconsistent here. Sometimes I can stop like an absolute fucking champion, and the other time it just will not stop. Like, pick a fucking lane, mate. Jesus. So yeah, we're way off the pace, guys. Let's try and move the ABS.
Car on the right.
Oh, he is trying. Oh, right.
Clear on the right.
I can't really do much more than what I've done. Or is he behind me still? No, he's fucked. He had an accident. What a bell end. I mean, you're gonna go around the outside or somebody there. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
It just seemed quicker sat in, what is it in all honesty? TC6. Oh, I hit the rear. I'm trying to overdrive the car just to try and have a race with these guys. I mean, it's obviously quicker, and if he tries to stick it up the inside again, he's just going to try and be extremely close to wiping it out. It's going to happen. So what do we do? Do we let him by? Come on. If I was him, I'd be pitted just that way, like... Yeah, clearly the car in the front of you, they're pretty evenly matched for pace, so... Use all that pace you've got over him. And the pit, come back out. See if you can undercut him. Yeah, we're just killing the car trying to catch these guys. No, it's not got the car to race these guys, which unfortunately... It's sketchy over there, especially with the 2-sealer. Snappy, snappy. It's pretty evenly matched. There's really not a lot we can do. That car behind though has lost the track, but he will catch up with us pretty quickly. He's obviously got the pace. He's just catching us in some awkward positions, like, we should really let him by, but it's going to be a lonely race for me. If all these boys get by. And there's still an hour to go, like, so there's still a bit that can go wrong with the boys in front, you know? I'm certainly not willing that, by the way. Yeah, it seems sticking it in the high TC coming up here is quicker than doing it in the low TC. Well, before this started, I was kind of hoping to be able to fight in the top 10, but that is certainly not the case. We've got a lot of work to do at Imola as well, with setup-wise. It's not meant to be that bad here. I'm trying, I'm giving it everything, bro. There's only one way that it's going to end. I can't overdrive the car. I'm hoping with the guy in front, obviously he's getting a little loose. And if I can just get near to him, put a little bit of pressure on. Quick is that It's a shame about the first corner there. Bugger is the word I'm looking for. Trying, guys, I really am, but just not the pace, and that's the bottom line, really. Losing so much ground, man. And when it comes to the straights, it's ridiculous how much speed. Lost a little bit more time left here. And the dude behind is coming down to 2. A little play with this.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
Quick back to 4, see what it's like. Just gotta be brave and keep my foot down there. There's no really reason to lift other than bollocksing up the apex of that corner. Good save. Just trying to light this bugger up like the 4th of July. Definitely fast, it'll be interesting because even in the draft seems to be gaining. That was a big bump. Bollocks. Them bumps there are just going to throw up my car around. So what I'm thinking now is, where is this pit window? And he's definitely struggling on them tyres. Definitely. Maybe we should pick it back up together again. Ooh, it's very wham. Let's see. Yeah, super quick through there he is. Oh, come on. It's so demoralising. There's nothing I can do, like. Everyone's just so evenly matched. Try to bring it down again. Jesus fucking Christ, he manages to do it. I guess 3 out of, no, 1 out of 4 times isn't bad. And we're on pace now, so... I'd say we're on pace. Lap behind the gap stayed the same, however, once he got in the draft of us, we were really struggling to get rid of him. You know what it looked like a bit? I don't understand how they're pitting, we've got to keep an eye on that. I thought there was a pit window. It looked like Max and Lewis in Imola in the rain. Lewis has tried to keep it around the outside and Max has just closed the door. Lewis has gone across the front. A little bit like that. It was an interesting move. I think I've got loose as well, like, so... Come on, he's definitely pushing his 11th row. Just capitalising on it. Long way to go. Hopefully people's tyres will start to disappear a little bit. Slow them down somewhat. They're definitely fighting ahead. But I think all the pro boys are pretty well versed, you know. They're not going to fight each other at the start of the race. They're going to like try and pull a gap on the rest of the field, you know. Six tenths. Oh, well, we're not last. But this isn't enjoyable in the slightest, not being able to fight. And I'm sure people watching the stream just frustrated at my braking points, but again guys, I don't drive this track, I've driven it twice. We are in the draft here. I don't know about that mate, but... Looks like he overshoots, but probably just taking a different line in the 488. But I don't think I'm catching. Try and just keep in the draft, I guess, but we'll see. It's going to be difficult, even if we do overtake him. The guy's got loads of pace. So I'm sure he's just having a bad couple of corners. He knows I'm there though, definitely. We're trying. Within a second. Oh, we've overshot this. They're definitely fighting up ahead. I can start seeing a little bit of them. I just don't know what that dude's doing now. He's still in the pits. Okay.
Well done, mate.
I'm sure of the window. This is why I'm hesitant to come in. Yeah, well, definitely people's tyres are starting to... starting to go off. Oh, my fucking wheel! One of the clips has come out that stuck it together. Okay, we'll start pricing pressure now. Lost a bit of momentum there. It's really good over the bumps, which is pretty impressive considering he's in B488, which is just as skippy sometimes when you... I'm sure there's a bloody window. There's someone up in front who's got a drive through track limits.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
Yeah, the dude is P1 as well, but so he'll be back through soon. It's really good fun when the back end kicks out, but it's not the fastest way to get around, that's for sure. Two lads ahead fighting.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
That's behind us? Come on! Oh shit. Fuckery. Do you know, just as soon as we start putting in some good laps and getting better and the bloody bloke in front is struggling with his tyres, we fuck up the lap. It's frustrating. Look at it. We make a mistake and fuck us on the grass and on the gravel, man. I'm giving it everything she's got. If I push any other what I am, I'm just going to spin the car. Come on, little doggy, come on. Optimistic, I think. The car's feeling a little better the lighter it gets, but yeah, we just got to remember that there's 43 minutes on the clock. There is a lot that could go wrong for anybody else in front. I don't think a top 10 is likely. But hey, never said never. Not to say never. Let's have a look at this now then. We'll regroup a little bit and see what's what. There's a lot that can happen. There are drivers to other cars with crash.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
When it comes to pure pace, we're absolutely nowhere. There's a lot more pace in the lap. Need to be careful doing that there. If I keep touching that bump, it's going to bring us in and turn us around. Oh, really?
The pit is now open.
Pit lane, we're coming straight in. Got no choice, guys, so but to not dictate the tyres. We're in nowhere. That was nearly another mistake, costed us big time here. I'm a bit disappointed that we can't drive, we can't do anything here to give you a decent stream at the very least, but I do apologise. I'm trying to give it everything for that top 10 position, but looks like we're a little bit out of the box. Yeah, miles a fucking way. Oh shit. Forgot, I totally forgot we were coming back out the pit and doing that. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
I had 30 seconds. Sorry. See, we're using TC6. And lads behind, I must have done the same thing. Right, it's cold tyres, guys. Plus the same set of tyres too. We're better off keeping this in TC6, so we're not lighting the tyres up, we're not going too hard on the tyres, because we're going to use these all the way to the end. So we're just banking now on people pitting and taking tyres for us to try and gain some positions through the strap. So the tyres to come up to temperature again, we take too much out of them, smash them off curves, we're going to get a slow puncher. And that kind of defeats the purpose. Come on, get off then. Well, that didn't last long. So we've got Coca-Cola Original behind us and Athos. Jazzman is also 9 seconds behind us, but he hasn't pitted. We're in second, aren't we? Sorry, guys. Okay. See, this lead we've got at the minute is invaluable. This 1.8 seconds, it's about to get eaten up by the Merc down the straight. Yeah, the Merc is definitely coming. Made up 5/10 of a second in that last sector alone. In that first sector, sorry. We're not exactly setting the world alight here, but let's see what the car's like now. We've got the brake bars more rearwards. Will it turn? Yeah, but not very well. See what it's like in here. A lot easier to trail right now though. Look at him come, the guy in the Merc. Go on, bro.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Point. They made up 2 seconds in that lap, and I wasn't exactly having a great one.
You
Bye bye, Merc.
got at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
I know. So we jumped a few cars, but remember we haven't took tyres. And a lot of them will have taken tyres, so. That was a weird braking coming into there, but the car seems like it wants to stop. That's a good thing. So yeah, all them what are going to come. 11 seconds I've got on them. What am I doing in seconds? I'm losing a little concentration here. We're looking at the lap delta, seeing where the boys and... Now let's hear... I'm missing the apex about miles off. I want to be so much further in. The corner. The full second in the air. Oh, he's going for it. Here he comes. Is it just a little far ways where we go? But we'll wait for these guys anyway for now. And apparently it's faster to come up that hill in TC6 for me. Really caught me out with his braking zone now. I didn't expect him to go over so slow. We're in the same fucking car, so... Oh, shit. Right, focus. Not got it. Must have. Come here.
Car on the left.
Is it going to be a case of, what is it, that line again? Let's see what he does. See, I only managed to pass him because he's made a mistake, so now I'm going to have these guys hounding me. I don't know what happened to the guys behind me. I must have had an absolute shitter of a lap to be fair. So that Merc, 4 seconds it's pulled out, 4. Car sounds like it's bottoming out a little bit. 5 seconds. 5 seconds from that It's almost like I'm taking a corner in the wrong gear.
The window is now closed.
Hopefully, that might have caught some people out the pit window. Well, obviously we're not looking for that, but... Two guys in the pits. Remember, we haven't taken tyres. It's not really a great representation of where we're at, really, but only P7. So, right, TC2 for first and second, back into TC3. TC6. But Jesus fucking Christ. So we're on old tyres, so we're just gotta be careful. Seem to lose most of my time up on this bit. Yeah, and obviously the straights as well. We're losing a lot of time there. So P7 at the minute, and realistically, the bloke behind is going to be by us at some point. Quick through that sector. Weird. So guys, I'm very sorry for being as quiet as I am. I'm trying to concentrate. We're on the older tyres compared to the cars around us. I really don't know what more we could do pace-wise, you know. I'm trying my hardest, guys, to everything I can. It's not too loud, am I, babe? End of that car. It's coming, is that bloke? How the fuck is he 6 tenths quicker on a lap? Dude, I know he was quicker through that first sector than me the last time around, but 8 tenths seems a little extreme. If we fight with this guy, we are going to allow the pack to catch up with us. So I'd love to get inside the top 10, I would for you guys. And if that means just letting this bloke through and not losing any time fighting with him. Gotta pick our fights here, boys. That's what we gotta do. We are not quick at all. It's an interesting line. I think he's just set himself up there, and the second is opened up. If he's trying to follow my working zones, I wouldn't. Seriously, I don't know the track. We're just learning as we go here. So that goes a second, that guy. Now come down. What are you doing? Thank you guys for the support. Absolutely love it. I'm just so sorry I can't reward your support with an actual result. Believe me, I'm trying. It's very demoralising seeing the pack pull away and you not being able to actually do anything about it. It's an odd one. If he gets near me, I'm going to let him by on the throat. I'm gonna, what is it, let him by in a sec. Go on, bro.
Car on the left.
Don't
Clear on
fuck
the
me
left.
over, go on. Faster than me, I don't want to try and keep up with them boys in front. I want to try and keep those boys behind me, in fact. But if I fight with this bloke, he's obviously quicker, I'm slowing him down. Try our best to keep with him, or at least we'll watch the dirty air as well, but we just need that pack to stay where it is. I want a top 10, I really want the top 10. I do really want a top 10, but I can see them closing in. We've still got 25 minutes to go here, so I'll do my best. I'm not sure if I should be like using second, oh shit, for that. And then have it turned in, I'm not sure. And that's about as much as damage you really want to take. So again, I apologise for being really quiet here, guys. More apologising for the car to be absolutely fucking shocking and me not to be able to do anything, but I love that I got support from all you guys. The regular comments on the Legends list blows me away that people are interested to watch someone like myself, especially by a console. Look at this. Trust me guys, I am trying, I am willing this car for everything it's worth, but I haven't got a second in this setup. What did we do that time around? 23 flat, 43 flat. Now with a full 7 tenths slower than. Come on, JR.
Slow car ahead.
Sounds like people's tyres are starting to go off. That's not just theirs, it's ours too. Full tent I think in that sector alone. Fully sideways. Somehow up on the delta. Fantastic. Yeah, fuck it. Just drive sideways. Ooh. I had to do that. There's no other choice. We were going to go over there bumps, we're going to go around sideways. We're not up on the delta, we haven't gained anything from doing that. So I've been watching the pro guys do this, and what they do back there is they leave it in second gear to come across. Apparently it keeps the car more stable, if you will, a little bit more predictable. And this is the thing with this thing. Once it starts to get light, it is real skittish. That gap though, I'm pleased to say, looks like it's staying about the same. I know they're fighting. You've got Angry Pigeon who is in my tier, so give him hell, brother. Keep him there. I'd be super impressed if a couple of us could get into the top 10 with these boys. I kept it in third and not fucking second. Sorry guys. Just a bit of time there. 20 minutes to go and we are in the top 10, which is buzzing. Don't want to get hooked up wrong on there. Especially with the TC at like 2. Oh shit. Look at that. I'm just slow and precise into it. Slower than I've been lapped before and I'm up on the delta. And again, we're just in TC6 here, which is allowing us, theoretically, to do this with only one set of tyres. Another thing for this race as well, how they had it professionally set up, you only had 5 pairs of tyres from the practice to qualifying to the race, so I imagine a lot of boys, especially tier 3, haven't noticed that and I've just burnt through them trying to set the car up. I use 2 sets in practice. I haven't got a setup, so I've had to work my ass off. Stop! Yeah, work my ass off for about an hour just to try and get something going here, because the last race that I had here, and the only race I had here, it was wet. We're trying, baby, we're trying, but these pro guys are pretty quick. Us lot in the tier 3, I've noticed this being top 10 position here, trust me. These boys are rapid. And of course you've got the tier 2 boys there as well, which I think is whereabout we are compared with everybody. I got a warning there for track limits. Yeah, I think you were to blame. We'll go with that one. The dude in Alexis has just completely pissed off. He's gone. But we've only got 18 minutes left. 18 minutes and this is done with. There's just been grueling from dot 1. Fighting the car. Right, that work is back around him now in the AMG. So that AMG is coming, and he's a tier 1 driver as well. So he'll be back through, I reckon, within 18 minutes almost. I want to try and keep top 10. Great if I could. It'd be an achievement, but it's not counting our chickens quite yet. The McLaren and the setup has just been nowhere, really has. It's just a lack of confidence, a lack of preparation, a lack of any sort of setup really. I'm sure there's lads on that are in this lobby right now that are in the same car as me that are not having the same problems. Track warning, yeah, I didn't think I did too much wrong. Angry Pigeon and DJ clean shirt there, subsequent. Doing really well there, tier 3 lads as well. Look at how much he's catching. He was 11 seconds there, down to 10, just through that section alone. It's crazy how much he gains on me. Crazy. I'm trying, guys, I really am. But he's just put out like a full second and half a lap. So that's P9. P10, however, they seem to be in a fight at the minute. Jesus, I'm so long. That's fucking shocking at the minute. Just willing this one to be over. As long as we can keep the lap delta honest, I'll be happy, you know, but that guy is humming. Winter's coming. Full tent, just through sliding the car into the corner. I'm not sure how that works. So what's the delta? It's 10.3. 9.8, 9.6, 9.5. Okay. Clearly not my track, unfortunately. Would have loved somewhere like Barcelona or Lanzach. Yeah. If the lad does come up to me and get the same sort of thing that I'll have in front, I'm going to let him through. And 2-1 driver, he's blasted out, and we're just going to slow our own race down, messing around with him. The aim is to finish in the top 10. Which we won't do if we end up fighting for effectively P9, which is nothing, is it really? But I'm pretty sure that blower behind wants to get this position. He's not going to want anyone in tier 3 position above him. It's not like I'm going fucking slow through this section, is it, you know? Seven seconds. I'll try and just concentrate on what's in front, I think. Wow. Oh god, this is hard fucking work. P7? What the fuck? I think Stitches and this is what I'm talking about, you know, there are other people that are going to have their own mishaps in the race. He's probably had a slow puncher or something like that, unfortunately. Not unfortunately for him. But yeah, hopefully them two might slow each other up a little bit. Oh. I'm just amazed at the speed that they can come through here. We don't really help ourselves. What we need to do is brake where the chevron curving starts on the left hand side, but every time we've done that we overshoot the fucking thing, every time, so I'm going to do it a little bit early. Yeah, they're real close now.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 3.
10 minutes to go. I don't know how we're still up on the delta when we swatted that like we did. And just reading the delta is depressing enough, it really is. It just doesn't look like there's anything I can do. Looks like Loki had a little bit of a moment that lap. Braked a little bit early there. So 10 minutes to go, and here's the situation. We have P8 and P9 gaining on us, however, it looks like P10, with an angry pigeon who's the guy in our tier, it looks like he's battling back there with somebody. So all we've got to do is keep it smart, keep it clean. Even if we have to let these two guys in just to try and get a top 10 position, I will take it. Obviously I want to finish as high as I can, but stay in our lane, you know? Stay in our lane. I'm gonna try and give it everything, guys, but I'm not looking to wipe out trying to defend the position like that. I've lost all momentum, so what we're gonna do is find a nice
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Too fast for me. Way too fast for me. Just need to get our composure back a little bit. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I think we can obviously do both of the top 10 players. So we've got we've got two pals there in DJ Puncher and Angry Pitcher, both tier 3 lads, and they're both battling each other. That's fantastic to see. He's coming. I don't want to lose too much time, obviously. Right on my trumpet there. Gets closer, yeah, what I'm going to do is let him by, so he needs to...
Car on the right.
Go on, bro.
Clear on the right.
Why cut in front of me like that, you fucking knob? I was letting you through. Bye-bye, Merc. Not sure why it would cut in front of me like that. Now we just lost all the momentum there. I think I realised we let him by. But it doesn't matter, we're still in P9, we're still in a good spot. How is he able to take that much bump, I'll never know. I know the Merc eats him, but if I was to follow him there, I'd just be up in the air. It's a weird one because this is where he seems to have all the advantage in the world over the Macca. Like in the lap delta, he was just seconds. I really don't think of a track warning either at this point in the race. That'll be a pain in the ass. So, sit rep, 5 minutes to go, couple of laps, 3 or 4, AoR finals, random track, random weather, random conditions.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
It's obviously not really suited us very well. Anyway, still give it everything. I'd love a top 10, it's looking like we can do it as long as we keep consistent at our base. Look at how far that, look at the bird. What do you do with that? What am I doing? Bit of dirt from the car up ahead. So the car up ahead is the McLaren, so same as me.
There's a slow car ahead.
So there's no reason. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to go that fast, you know? Sure, he's got a decent setup, but there's no reason this car shouldn't be able to go at that same pace, and it's just struggling really to find anything more anyway. I tell you what though, it hasn't taken away from this experience that, oh, you know, you'll only get past it yourself by driving with faster drivers. I've no doubt, given a good setup and a decent fucking track, I could race any of them, but just not got that X factor tonight, or the pace. And the car doesn't want to ride the bumps. It'll ride them one lap, and then the next lap it'll just have enough and do that. The thing is, I've got the rear ride height, like, safe, and the front ride height, I've brought it up as well. So there's no reason it should be bottling them out. Okay, Angry Pigeon is actually catching now. It's not by much, but it's enough to make me notice, and I think we did fuel it just right. Come on. Cut them in front, battling away, man. They're so close to each other. Might be That other car might be either carrying a bit of damage or maybe running in limp mode, I don't know, but they're all pretty close to each other. So you've got Stitchy coming up on that Athos, and they're all within a second of each other right now, so might be able to capitalise on something, but these are all Tier 1 drivers, fully sideways there. Thank you everyone for popping along, coming in and seeing the live stream. It really helps if you leave a like on it. It puts it a lot quicker, a lot further up in the old algorithm. The more eyes, the more further up it goes. So I appreciate every little bit of support I get, I really do. And all I can do is apologise to every single one of you tonight, because the car has just not had anything in it to these boys to go anyway. Looks like that Stitchy and McLaren's still trying to find a way around him. Short of them having an accident with each other, I think we're just a little too far away to capitalise, but more positively we've managed to keep that gap at 10 seconds with the guys behind. Arguably we could have fought with the guys ahead, but we'd have only slowed ourselves down doing it. Be interesting to see what the Merc does when he gets there. They're driving quite aggressively. I mean, I pulled over for a start, let him through, and the guy just swerves off in front of me, so I don't know what his fucking problem is. It'll be the inferior driver, won't it? So coming on final lap, and we're, what, 2 laps of fuel. So, we've got another lap coming up. So we've actually, I think we're about 1 lap over fuel. So yeah, again, all I can do is really apologise to you all for not having the speed tonight to give these boys a race, but I mean, this is the pro tier of the AoR final, so there's really not anybody here that's a slow driver, you know. They're all the best from each tier, and we're in tier 3 facing tier 2 and tier 1 drivers, so it's been really good fun. But it's just a shame about the track or whatnot, but it's not so much the track, I guess, it's just the time and confidence. Both any of my practice runs have been actual races. We can't be across the line now, surely. It's another lap. Yeah, another lap. Right, let's have this clean. Those boys up front are pretty all close to each other, and it's a social race and not a league race, so not really going to bother him too much. Oh, the Merc did get through then. Got the McLaren in the end. Kind of hoping they'd wipe each other out and let me drive fast. But I think it's reassuring to say this is the second ever drive I've had at this circuit. You know, we didn't have long with that, and I guarantee you that's Jazzman that's won the race. Quite pat on ourselves on the back quite yet. Let's just get this guy home. Get to enjoy the fireworks. So here's the place for the boys in front. If they're going to make a move and stick it up the inside, it's going to be there. And no, it looked like the McLaren was just close enough to have a go. Look how close they actually were in the end, all them guys. Or at least between the boys in front. Look on the map when we come around this corner how close 7th, 6th, 5th and 4th were all together in the end. There's 4 cars ahead. I mean, that would have put us, what, P4, so I think we started as well P14 or P13, I can't remember, it's one of the two, so it's a good to do what I say, and I think Andy Pridgeon, Andy J. Queenshirt, my boys are going to come in in the top 10 too, so happy with that.
Alright,
thank you everybody that offered to show up and actually supported the stream, I really do appreciate it. It's not been easy work at all for us to do anything. But We tried to give it everything. Just wasn't enough, but I do appreciate every single one of you that's bothered to show up. Yeah, we've got another lap of fuel here, which would have been enough, definitely, to finish the race at least, you know, come back round and refuel. I don't know what they're doing, they're going back round to the pits. I think so. Is that Angry Pigeon? It is there as well, isn't it? Well done, mate. Well done. Well done, boys. Thank you ever so much, everybody. I'll give you a quick read on the comments now. I know it brings away. JMO6 gonna like Voy Racing. JMO again as well. Keep blasting by. Thank you, Jens. Thank you, Lightblade. JMO, I really, really appreciate it. You boys have absolutely made my night with coming in and giving me a good one. Awesome outcome, man. Thank you, Stonking Race. You've done yourself proud. I know, I just can't help but feel like could have done a little more, but can't be too disappointed. We were nearly in the fight for a P5 there with the guys, and look, the dude in first finished by 36 seconds. So congratulations to Jazzman, Tinnis and Kill City. They're unreal. They're really good. But I'm really proud of my boys. Leon must have had a real difficult race there, but Essa as well. We all did pretty well in the end, so really happy with that. Thank you everyone for showing up. We've got Bathurst coming up on Sunday night with the SFR boys. So that'd be good fun, and hopefully we can get that loaded on the next day. And we've got Kyle Army end of the season, so that's the next round coming up on Sunday night, which will be uploaded Monday or Monday morning, something like that. So from me to you, look after yourselves, guys. Stay safe, and thank you ever so much for everyone popping by. Do be sure to sub and like the video. Take care of yourself. Peace and love.